Hello, it's Erin. Hi. It's been a crazy, busy day today. Okay, I'm live now. Hi, hello. If you are here, I'm just hopping on. I think I shared this in one of my stories recently, but not everybody has the time to watch everything and see everything. But just in case you've been wondering, I did share in one of my stories that I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. I've been working with a lot of clients too, but doing some work behind the scenes and updating my website, and not just making a few tweaks. I mean, deep diving into my website, making sure all the writing across all the pages is cohesive. It was such an undertaking. And then I've been working and doing some different things that I'm going to share with you very soon, that I have I didn't have anywhere on my website that they were listed. So it was more just like people kind of coming to me and asking me for things, and sharing a few things on stories, but now it has an official place that it lives. And so I just wanted to come on here and share that with you, because it's really exciting when all of your stuff is in one place and organized and cohesive and clear. And I can speak as a business owner to any of the business owners out there, or people that are wanting to, start and or grow their soul-aligned business practice, that, I've worked for many years kind of like doing different things, right? But not having like a really strong foundation set in place. Not that it wasn't strong, just like we do things based on what we learn, what we know, right? And sometimes disorganization, if you're a creative person like myself, disorganization can get in there, and it's like I just would keep doing things, but the foundation of like really making sure it looked cohesive wasn't really there. So that's a big part of what I've been up to in the last month. It seems like it's been such an undertaking, and there's still more to do, but like it's a gazillion times more amazing. And it feels, more importantly, like y'all know that I love talking about the nervous system. From a nervous system perspective, it just feels very calming and grounding to get those foundations in place. And if you're not a business owner and you're listening to this, it's like, what foundations in your life do you feel like you're missing? Because you really can't, that saying, like, you can't build a house on a weak foundation. Like, it's not going to sustain time. So if we're making decisions in our business or in our life, and we kind of have things scattered all over the place, and we're overwhelmed, and a lot of business owners, it's very easy to get in that, and it's very easy to get in that working a 9-to-5 job and running a household, as a lot of women that I work with do. You don't just have to be a business owner to feel overwhelm and chaos in your life, right? So I can speak from the place of having taken time away. I made a reel last week, maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't, where it was all about what if we normalize like stepping back a little bit, maybe even making less money. Speaking to my business owners, or some of you that are like, I really wanted to do all these different things, but I just don't have the time. Why don't we never normalize like taking a step back and like looking at our life or looking at our business and really seeing, like, do these things fit for me? A lot of us just keep adding more and more to the plate, and then we get overwhelmed, and then that foundation starts to crack because it wasn't solid in the first place. So when we can take that step back and really get in there and dissect, that was the word I was looking for, dissect all the different pieces of our business or our life and then recreate it, it just will give you, it just feels more solid. And from a nervous system perspective, you're going to feel so much more grounded. The nervous system can take that deep breath and just like sit back because the systems are in place, right? So that's my 2 cents on what I just did. It's never easy taking a step back. It's never easy going back and cleaning up messes and organizing your business or your life. But it's so vitally important. And so, long story longer, I wanted to share that I have 2 new parts on my website, and more surprises are coming. But 2 new parts on my website, more actually, but let's just talk about these 2. And that is under the Coaching with Erin piece on the website, there is working with highly sensitive kids and teens. Now, I've been doing that intermittently for years now, because what would happen is I would start working with my moms, as they would be my clients, and then they'd be like, oh, I feel like my daughter could really benefit from this. Do you work with kids? And they'd bring in their teens to me. Like, I've worked with 15-year-olds. The youngest I've worked with is 6. The only reason I feel like that I would be able to maybe help somebody younger than, say, 8 years old, that's probably my starting point, is like if your kid is having, if your child's having like nightmares or these reoccurrent dreams or nightmares, that's an area I could help a child under the age of 8. But typically 8, 9, 10 is kind of where I start, and really helping the kids that are just highly sensitive and dealing with the intricacies of being a highly sensitive person, and helping them understand their needs and that their needs are different than those that are not highly sensitive, and helping the family understand the highly sensitive person more. And I'm working with a young girl. She's 12 right now, and I'm working with her mom as well. So it's really cool when I can work with both. I'm not working with both of them at the same time in this particular case, although that's a possibility. I've been working with the mom for years now, off and on, and then she's asked me to work with her daughter, who's 12. And she has just been through a lot. And her mom has been through a lot. And so now that she's kind of in that in-between stage of coming out of being a little girl, moving more into her teens, there's just some things that are starting to come up, like social media and, being on her phone all the time, and some back talking, some lying, different things like that come up, around that age sometimes. I've worked with a lot of girls that have had bullying, been bullied in school, anxiety issues. So lots of different ways I can help young girls and teens. I'm also open to working with boys as well. I have in the past, but my specialty is with young girls and teens. And so that's on the website now. I'll leave a link below. So that's really exciting. It's nothing new. I've actually been doing that for several years off and on. But it's new in that it has a home on the website so that people can go look and see if it's right for you, right for your child. Share it with a friend who is having a problem with their child or whatever. And it doesn't even have to be a problem. It's like we're here to help kids build confidence in themselves. So my coaching and healing work is wonderful for that. And then the other piece is the soul-aligned business coaching. Also something I've been doing, not as long as working with kids and teens, but in the last couple of years, again, clients started coming to me because I have owned my own business in the healing arts world since 2010. And I do have a wealth of information to share. And I've actually found from working with those clients that I absolutely love helping people with this. So that kind of became a thing I did. But again, I've been doing it. It just didn't have a home. Now it has a home on my website so that you can actually go look at it and see if it's something for you or, again, someone you know. So those are 2 really exciting pieces on the website that I wanted to share. that's where I've been doing a lot of work. I've got some other exciting things coming as well. But for now, I just wanted to share those two pieces and let you all know that I have availability in both of those areas, as well as working with you, with adults, one-on-one in healing work as well. So it kind of breaks my business up a little bit into healing work and then soul-aligned business coaching. And then I also do the retreats, right? So kind of those three pieces are the main structures of my business. The other thing that's new, it's not on the website yet, is that I am doing Reiki attunements one-on-one now. And then I've got, like I said, some other things coming too. So that'll get included on the website soon, but I just wanted to share that with you. Just feel called to do that today for whatever reason. It just was like, I got to share this. It's been up for a while now. All right, that's really all that I have. I hope that all of you are having an amazing start to your week. And please reach out if you have any questions. If you know, have a friend that has a child that could use some support, and or you want to start and or grow a soul-aligned business. That just means a business in the healing arts field, massage, yoga, healers of any sort, creatives, those kinds of coaches. Those are the kinds of businesses I'm talking about. I love helping people get these ideas. Business can be very, very overwhelming. I lived that for many years. And when you have somebody alongside of you to just kind of guide you, who's been there, who's done it before you, and can give you some really practical tools and ways to move forward, what you need in a way that works with your time, that like doesn't overwhelm you more, it's really beneficial. And yeah, so you'll probably hear me talking more about that in the coming months as I go more heavily into that work, because it's really exciting for me to help light workers. I consider people that are in soul-aligned businesses light workers. And I just heard today somewhere that this is the year of the light leader. I don't know where I heard that, but I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's so true. I've been saying that for years. I have a Lightworker Academy program that helps people step into their light worker missions. And I've felt that, that like we are being called to step onto those missions because the world desperately needs that light. But as a light worker myself, we often have a lot of blocks that get in the way of us doing that. It's just part of what we're working through. So much there. I'm going to leave the links to the two different parts below. Check them out. Share them with friends. I would so appreciate that. And that's all for now. Thanks for being here.